Hi, just cleaning my glasses so I can see you all. Goodness gracious, I didn't realise how bad my eyes are getting. That's better. Oh, good morning everybody. We'll just give Facebook a minute to jump on. I did a skeleton today. I'm waiting, nothing was happening, but never mind, look at what I'm doing today. You make me smile. I had such a good time last night doing that card. So what we did was this one, and we used the stamping positioner and did all the flowers, and then I cut them out, but I embossed them, coloured them, and then cut them all out. So this was last night's card, and it's a bit prettier than I normally make pretty cards. Oh, but someone's in custody, and so that made remind me, because I used the stamping positioner for that. So with the new catalogue coming out, what is it? It's hidden amongst all my junk. Where is it? I'm not allowed to show you inside anyway. Oh, here it is over here. So inside the new catalogue that's coming up, it has the stamping positioner for sale. So I thought last night I showed you using it on a big stamp, and today we're going to use a small stamp, and I'm going to show you what I did. Now, first of all, I'm going to show you my messy page I did it, because I hadn't ordered any, this is annoying, no? I have to find somewhere to stand this. Okay, so it only comes with 2, and I don't know where I've put my other one, so I haven't looked. Now, this was from last night's large stamp that I put on there, but what I'm going to show you is my dirty, filthy sheet from when I was working on this card. So I just got a piece of normal paper. I've got grid paper, as you can see, that's why that's there. I haven't cleaned it, and you can see I also did some other flower ones on it, so I will clean it up. But I wanted to show you, if you don't have the proper grid paper, you just get your big pad of paper grid and do it yourself. I mean, this is in centimetres, not inches. Oh no, inches over here, centimetres up the top. Yep. No one's here yet, so you're safe to talk. We cannot do anything. So when I set it up, I put my, so this is what we're making, and see there a bit resist underneath, so you do that first and then you stamp over it and wipe it off. I think it's lovely, but then I'm biased, I like them, I like my cards. Some of them, I've made some and I think, wow, I don't like that, don't like it at all. So we have some white cardstock, which is 3 1/4 by 5. So there's a top mat and a bottom mat. So you've got 2. So one's inside and one's out. So we will be doing both of them. So as you can see here, I've written here, card embossing white inside. So that's where I had sat it to get those leaves for inside. So, alright. So they're going to come down there, and then I'll just turn it around. And then over here, we would put the other one, which was down here. Oh no, maybe I did it there too. No. See here, there's another mark there and over there. So that was the second one, because you can see how we've got this stops and the rest comes over. Right, so what I'm going to do, and then I had a marking for my envelope. So if we do that first, let's set that up. I'll just receive my coffee. There's no one here anyway.
Hello.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is get the proper grid. But I'll do it on this one because I think you still need to understand you can do whatever. If you don't have the proper grid paper, you can do it anyway. So, because I want this stamp to do on both, okay, so what I'm going to do is you get your white cardstock, and I've put it here because I want to have some of the stamp doesn't go right over the card. So I think I was in, I'm going to just measure that. So I'm just making it so we've got a clean one. Inside was at 12 and down 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's my inside. I'm going to do big lines so you can see, but if you do this because you're doing a lot of stamping, it's good to be prepared. So, and then I know where exactly my stamp will fall. So that's the inside card. Now the outside card, I've got down a little lower on this side, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 over, and 1 inch down, and oh, they are in inches. I thought it was centimetres. Oh my goose. 1 inch over, so that is 1 inch. I was thinking it was centimetres. Alright, so that's inside mat. So it's a little bit different. And then our top mat, I will put my ruler on that. I just didn't want to move this. And it's a good idea if you're making a few to set it up properly, ready for you. But, alright, and then last of all, I want to fit my envelope in. And because my envelopes, I want the ink there, I'm actually going to have to shift my, and I don't, I can put it in there. So I can just put it into the inside mat. I can put my envelope on the side there. Okay, so inside mat and envelope. Alright, so now hold on. Inside mat, and then top mat's over a little bit more. So this is top mat. Save yourself the trouble, do that. It takes about 5 minutes, so let's go with this. So where's my top of my mat? So this is my inside. But first of all, we have to do some sorry, I'm people are ringing because of the dog, our dog that said the vet's ringing, that can wait. Alright, so what I'm going to do is have a quick sip. It's hard keeping up with everything, isn't it? Okay, I've lost my live again over there. Okay, here we go. Here we go again. So, we're all lined. We put this inside, and we're going to use a night of navy around the outside. Okay. We're going to do a bit of it, so make sure you're all up and ready. I love the brushed look, I've got to say. And as you can see, I did use a bit of... now I'm just running around fast around the outside because we're going to fix that up soon. I can see my coffee shaking. Get that down a wee bit. I actually just ordered some more ink for this pad, but I won't put it on now. Alright, now I want to really get those edges up in black. Not black, midnight navy. Night of navy, but I want to get a nice sort of thing on the sides of it so it stands out. Alright, now what I'm going to do is just give it a little blurring. Okay, and I'm going to get Misty Moonlight, and we're just going to lightly go around in here. Maybe not that light. Oh, that was a bit darker, but that'll be right. That'll be under a... And so I want a little bit of the white coming through. Oh, concentration. Trying to get the edges of my okay, so I want it to be a bit blurry, so even though I'm trying to cover most of it, I don't want it too dark. Alright, so there's our top colour, and we might as well do the rest of the work while we're here rather than... Here's my envelope, it's here. And where's my base colour? My base one. All else fails, grab another one. I had two in my hand, I don't know where... Oh, I know, I can see it right now. Can I? Whoop! There it is, under there. Alright, so with this one, for the inside, we're only doing in the corner, okay? Now this one stands, remember that, so you're going to be standing and it's in the corner. Start off the side so you don't get that horrible big you know, dot of yours. You know, when you start you go like that and you get that big circle comes on, and it's probably when you're hurrying. Alright, so now we're going to go over with Night of Navy, and I'll just have another quick look at that. Oh, my light goes up a bit higher. And back we go with dark. Alright, I'm going to put a little bit more light on there. Still got plenty of room to leave a message. Alright, so I'll put that one away, and now we'll get our magnets off my stomach. So good morning, I didn't see somebody else hopped on. Okay, so now I'm going to turn it over because I don't want, I do not want my, I'll put the Night of Navy on that brush. I I only want this one, the light one. Okay, put that on the wrong side, didn't I? I think it's really lovely when you get a card with circles. Are you getting excited about the new catalogue coming? It's funny, isn't it? You don't get much time to enjoy the one you've got if you're too excited. I did it a bit bigger than I did last time because the flower come over the top. So, right, okay, so that's all we have to do except a saying, "You make me smile." So we might stamp that while we've got our ink pads out. Put that up there, we've got our layers of what we're doing. Alright, so "you make me smile." I think that's a nice, nice saying. Because, you know, your friends do make you smile. Where are we? You make me smile. Excuse me while I get that. Now I could use my my smaller ones to do it, but that means I have to move and go and get it. I'm being lazy. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, so let's pack those. No, I don't. I've got to use that again. I don't use that. Now, what we're going to do is, this is a reverse emboss. So we're going to put that away for a sec so I don't put my thing on it. I'm going to put that over here. Take that away. Alright. Look, it's already pink. Okay, so our inside mat is there, our top mat is here. Alright, so I want to see the flower there. Okay, so I want that much of it. Oh, actually, I'm going to move that to that side here first because we're going to use less of the no, we're not, sorry, I had it right the first time. Okay, so you want more of the white embossing on the bottom, and then when we do the blue we move it over an inch. Okay, where did I put my, here it is. I need some magnets. And where's the third one? Do things go missing on your desk? I'll just have a look down under here because I pulled that off. No. Let me lift that up. Alright. This will be a pain. I have two more down here. I have the one that... Okay, so I'm using the ones from my old Precision Stampin' Up press, which was one years ago. Which is good, so I have extra ones for class. Okay, so I'm just going to pick that up. All those magnets, and it still takes a bit to, I'll move that over a bit so it's get all of them around there so it holds it much tighter. I'll just check that I'm correct. Yep, then we go up a little bit more. Okay, because they do stick to your thing. So I'm going to use my embossing. Now I'm going to use my dirtier one. It looks dirty, but it's not. It's I'll just give that little dust with your thing. It's just that I've used it when I've had ink, so now it becomes the one I use for everything. Alright, so embossing and down there. I know you're meant to be able to do it, but I'm doing a little bit extra. Okay, so that's my first piece. And now, turn it round. Come on, get back on there. My magnets are holding it down now. Doing their job finally. Take them off completely. Okay. Alright. So now I've done that one. I'm going to turn it round without touching that side. Put it back into the same spot that I've got marked out. See the top mat? So marked out. And I'm going to do exactly the same with my dies. I want to get them up closer, so it's all going to work in here. I've got another one over there if I need it. So Versamark again on here, and move that one a little bit. Okay, and again push that down. Now, just so I can see that that's totally worked, you've got to be careful which side you touch. This opposite corner to what you've marked. And I don't really. A little bit not coming on there. That's it. Just make sure you get all the ink off around. Okay. What have I got? Here we go. I knew I had another thing in there. There's a little bit not on that one and on that one. That's better. Might not have got enough mercy. Okay. And now we turn it to this corner. Can you hear my concentration? Okay, turn it over. Give it a bang. Now I'm just going to get my. Now it is noisy, so bear with me. And I have to go up here because I don't want to. And turn it round, do the other end. Okay, so that's the top of that one. Now we've got to do our envelope. Put that somewhere safe that I don't knock it all over. So now my envelope was, because I want it up there, I moved my envelope right to there. So if you can see this now, that will come down just on the top of the envelope, but I'm going to move it over a bit because I did do a bit more of that mess. Okay, so I'm doing a lot of them because the envelope is heavy. So Versamark, Anyone done this before? I'm sure you have. We got a comment on that side. Who's that? Oh, Carolyn. Hi, how are you? Alright, so this one we're going to do down here again. Give it a bit of a rub. And we've got that. Now, while I'm here, I'm just going to give that a second. Put it to the side without touching it. And I'll do the same with here. So our inside mat is going here. I've got nice little taggy things on the bottom of them. Okay, I shouldn't be going right over there, so I'll do that. So Versamark again. So how easy is that? Because you've got it lined up, it's all sitting there. You don't have to do it over and over and over and try and, you just line it up, draw your lines in early and you're done. So, oh, my coffee's going cold. Oh, hi, Helen. Okay, so now that's stamped on there as well. So we'll get the white out. And we'll do these two. Can you see the card, Helen? We need to do a bit of that stamping as well. Okay. There's a little bit got in there. Just going to get my little one out. Oh, concentration, guys. And our envelope. Ah, a little bit in there as well. I wiped that, didn't I? Alright, now just do these off as well. And the base inside. Okay, now that's it for our embossing. I'll definitely put a lid on that before I go and spill it all. Alright, that away, get everything out of the road so we can keep going. Right, now, oh goodness, that's a lot of cleaning up, isn't it? Now, we go back to where we've lined up and we're going to start with the blue. The Night of Navy on top of both of these. But first of all, I realised I have forgotten something. So I'm just going to put that there now. I forgot my little stampy things. Okay, now clean that and put it away because you do make me smile. And I have done this in Night and Navy, but I've done it stamped off, so I don't want it very loud. Okay, just really gently put it on so there's absolutely no. Now, because I didn't do it before I did my leaves, I'm just going to do this on that particular leaf. No, it hasn't. I didn't get enough. Yeah, I don't want it. I don't really want it much. Okay. Right, that's on that one, and I didn't put it on any others, so I can now say that is done. Oh, I'll leave that over here. Alright, so next we're going back with our knife of navy over this. So I'll just pop that down and that down. And we will move it to the right spot, top mat. So this is why I've asked you, please, put your markings so you know and don't bugger it up like I could have if I did it wrong. Okay, now I'm going to quickly clean off the Versamark that will be on there. I need it to take the stamp. Okay, and with my Night of Navy, now when you look at this, okay, you can see that we don't really need those outer leaves. A few here we will, but remember I said I was going to move it over one because we don't want it, we want it over and down now. So we're going to move down one mark and over one mark, because we want it to sort of not come over and top up the whole lot of this. Oh, make the mistake of laying that down on top. So now you can see it's only going to come around it. And again, look at your marks to where you have to put your ink. So really, we're only going in, we're going in to 1 inch and a quarter. So we're going to put the ink on from the 2 there and the 2 there, okay? Which, you reckon I can get that? I'll just do it on all of it after I've told you that. I think that's why you see I had the marks on this thing as well. Alright. So now next, the good thing is, that's already there for you, so you know where you're doing it. Okay, so we're going to turn that around. And we're going to do the same. And we're going to do it. Okay, so you know exactly where you were last time. And re-ink. So we've got 3 of these to do. But wow, with your positioner, you don't have to keep going out getting making sure you're right, you're wrong, you're whatever. Alright, so there's the next one. So that's your front of your card. Now with this one is your envelope, and we want to put that right there. Oh no, that's not your, this is your inside mat, but it's upside down. I've turned it upside down so that it gets the stamp where I want it. And around we go again. Finish soon, girls. Okay, we've got some nice ones there. And last but not least, we've got our envelope. So our envelope needs to be upside down as well into that corner. And we want lots of things on here. And that is it, my folks. I'll put that to the side and clean it later. And that. Oh, so much mess on my table, isn't there? Alright, so now I'm going to get, oh no, it's not damp enough. No, I'm going to last night's cloth, alright, because this is going to rub off the blue on the white. So we So we've just got the white there, the emboss. Okay. I do probably need to get a wet one. I didn't want to get it too wet because I'm scared that it'll... so yeah, see that? And your white comes up. Have I done it down too low? And it takes all the blue off your white. Although I've got to say, it does leave a little pinky. But that's what the other one looked like too, so... Okay, so you just clean up your white. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, and our front. So it takes concentration. Excellent. How's that? Throw those away and let's put the card together and we're done. So we have our normal 5.5. I'm just going to take that cloth back and clean that. We have our normal 5.5 by 8.25, scored at 4 1/8. And this is how I do it. I put the tops together, out with my finger and out, and then I bone fold it. Because I can't get I'm not getting my tool into here with all this lying around, am I? I have a quick cuppa. Sorry, I saw some other ladies on, I didn't talk to you. Alright, so our first one, this is, I know it seems like, how long has it taken us? Just over half an hour, but that's good for a card for me. Normally I can spend an hour on a card. And I love the colour. I love Night of Navy. I don't know that I want to do it in a pink or anything like that. You might. People like pinks, and I'm just making sure I've got that completely right. Yep. Oh, that's so sexy. I'm easily amused, aren't I, guys? Oh, that one wasn't straight enough. Sometimes I told you my hops aren't the best. So, now, that is just sitting smack there, flat down. You could put, do you want me to put it on dimensionals? I think the card talks for itself. Do you reckon you want it dimensionals or flat? I like the flowers out. I don't know. I'm going to stick with flat. No one's it. Elizabeth, Helen, what does it mean on Stampin' Up when it says bring them on video? I don't know. Write me an answer. I thought if I clicked it, it might do something, but I don't seem to. If anyone knows why it. I'm using my mouse to go on my iPhone. So I don't know, I've sent her a request to say bring her on, but I don't know what that means. And if she starts talking in the middle of my thing, then I'll know. Alright, so we've got that on the front. Just a little dot on the inside. And Bob's your uncle. I didn't do the white on that one, so that's the one I've done on this one with the white, and that's the one I did without the white. So you don't see it. Did I do a blue one on top of that? It's underneath more. I should have done it down. So what do you reckon? I hope you like that. have some fun doing it. It's nice to do some. It's called Resist. Emboss Resist. Maybe because they're smaller leaves, they sit, I don't know, but I really liked it. And oh, I was saying, Elizabeth, it says on the screen, bring them on video, and I don't know what that means, but too late, I'm finished. Hopefully you enjoy that. Now, I will be in hospital next Tuesday for my live, but I'm going to do a few recordings for Tuesday and Wednesday for the next couple of weeks, just till I recover. I have done a couple of cards using the new product. So I've used the baby elephants. I've done a card with the baby elephants, which I must have put the elephants over there. And I've used the ferns, fern and flora. So my next two cards are those two. They'll be the next 2 weeks, the elephants and the fern and flora. I used the new peaceful pine, and the golden glow, I was going to use it, but it didn't look nice. That's the ferns. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. So anyway, that's it. I'm off. I've got babysitting duties today, so I have to go and pick up little Grandy and get my boys out of bed, wash my brushes, do all my jobs, and have a great day. Thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it. I'll give you some love hearts because I can. Bye. And goodbye, Facebook.